Okay guys, welcome back to a PGA Tour Season 5 career mode. We're about to play the Alberta Classic, which is at Banff Springs, I believe. I'm talking a bit more quiet because I just finished my night shift and it's what, 4:45 at the moment. We had an early shift because there was a count going on in our store, so I'm kind of in early. I'm still quite awake, so I'm going to maybe record a few videos and then possibly sleep about maybe, I don't know, 6, half 6 maybe. Well, that's the plan anyway. So I'm kind of talking a little bit more quieter. So here we go. Alberta Classic. Last week we played all 4 rounds in the hard setting. I'm going to continue the same this week. See how it goes. So there it is, yep. Banff Springs, Alberta, Canada. So 69 miles per hour. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but let's go and get the round started. Again, I don't want to be. Hopefully, I did a test to make sure that you could actually hear me talk, but I just need to remember that it's still early in the morning. So yeah, I'm going to keep the same setting, the hard 3-click swing. I quite enjoyed it last week. I think we finished over par, but we did have a good round. And we did also have some bad rounds as well, but
this is EA Sports coverage
so we'll
of
see
the
how this
PGA
goes.
Tour. It's opening round coverage of the Alberta Classic.
I think the cats can hear me. They're in the kitchen. I'm not going to let them out. So if I get a couple of videos recorded, it just gives me a wee bit of I can sort of build up some videos, because I think there's one out this morning, the 10th. I think I've got my last video that I've got. So if I can get a couple recorded, I can get one uploaded
and let's
some
go down
point
to the first.
today,
Getting
maybe.
ready to get the tournament started, Frank. First tee jitters.
Oh, everybody
So
gets them.
go.
That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game. Just try and think
It's not a course
nice
I've played a
and
lot,
slow.
to be honest. I've played it a couple of times. I think last year we got I think it was the tail end. We got Banff Springs. Here we go, shot away.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon. Long and straight.
So it's not a long par 4, the first hole.
But it is nice to have that one in your bag.
So we should have a good shot in.
It has to be at least 315 yards.
Frank, now the second shot here at the par 4 opening
108
hole.
yards.
What are we looking at?
But with a short iron in
50,
hand,
60p
Rich, I mean, you
wedge.
just go flag hunting straight out of the gate. It's a generous green.
Oh no, look out, Frank. I think
Nice
he
to
crushed
spin.
that.
Oh, this is going.
Didn't really spin that much.
That one's running so hot.
Kind of overhit it a little bit, but just get pitching written all over it, to be honest. Just take that for the wind a little bit. Oh, it's too much.
Been this way all day.
Right on line, it bounced
No
over the cup.
mistakes. Solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Yeah, so
Not a gimme. Well within
usually the
range.
night shift is 10 to 7 in the morning, but we did a 7-4 today. I bet a sore throat as well. Well, not a sore throat. Oh, you're kidding me.
That's a poor putt to start.
Wicked to say the least.
Terrible putt.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
I don't know how I missed that.
And with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for
Oh,
the
not a good
tournament.
start. Spieth, 6 under. Swafford,
So
7
Frank, a par
under.
4 to open, and we back
Keegan
it up with
Bradley.
a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6
Oh, that
bunkers.
wind is
The
zipping.
green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is.
Cop down a little. We kind of had it, not much.
In the direction of the sand.
The shot.
Looks like it.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
Kind of
All the
misread
above,
there.
maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
We go up pitch. Yeah, just not bad.
Lining this one up for par.
Don't know why we missed that par putt the first.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here at par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes, or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly
Ah,
right.
good par
Chance there
5
for birdie
here.
or eagle too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it
See,
up
it's
and let it
reachable,
fly.
especially with that
You'll
wind.
certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
Oh, we've kind of come over that a little bit. No, we're going to be okay though.
It's a good spot right there.
Synced up.
Frank, this is a place where you can really sort of commune with nature. It's absolutely spectacular out here, isn't it?
I've forgotten how pretty it is in Canada. No disrespect, but you know, elk, some of the
What have we got?
wildlife.
201
Golf course is
yards.
beautiful too. The view. I mean, it's very easy to get distracted.
It's going to bring it over a little bit. It's going to carry it as well. Go half a club down there. Get over a little bit.
Didn't check.
Through quite a bit.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Frank, out of the
Go.
rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to
Oh,
make
let's get
sure
this
that club
close.
keeps going through. But it's still
Oh,
the
had a bit
planning of the
short.
shot. Once again, check. Short, is there anything I have
It
to
did
carry?
over a little bit.
And even remember,
should be
there's
above
always
it.
the option of
Get us
just
back to
simply
even.
pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
Getting set now over the putt.
Yeah, it's a birdie. Back to level par.
Early on.
It's a difficult hole. Quite a bit of elevation change.
Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4.
Well,
Early in the round, still holding steady, even
it's
par
not
on
actually
the
that
day.
much. I
It's got
thought.
that feel it could go either way here.
Ken wins
Next
behind,
few
though.
holes will probably tell us which way.
Let's go over there. 179. Oh, we've overhit it. That's going to be miles.
This is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. That's you got 5
Oh
minutes to
dear,
find it.
wasn't a good one.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball.
Kind of get into that wind. It's a bit of an odd ball, this. Oh, stop.
It's a big green. Just managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
This is a 22-foot putt.
Oh, tree shadows are a bit annoying. Excuse me. I don't know, I kinda like that as for the line.
Well, the fourth hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
Well, that birdie that we got
Even par
at
currently.
the last hole, we're gonna give it back.
So that's a bogey, and now to 1 over par for the tournament. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to
258.
make
We
sure
could
that
probably
you
just
can
trot
take that
round that
second bunker, the one on the
bunker a
left
little
side,
bit.
out of play with that tee shot.
Yeah, that wind's gonna take it a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, missed it. Right, a target's gonna be in that gully.
And rough trees, all sorts of problems on the right side.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That
Heavy
moved
rough.
down in the rough.
Uh, 65%, man. We're gonna have to hit this quite a bit by the looks of it. Hefty shot. It's on the green.
Safely aboard.
Give me a chance at a birdie putt, but it's going to be quite a long putt, I think.
And it's a long way to the hole from here.
It's not
Never
bad.
easy.
Let's see, bit of slope on it. Come on, get it. Didn't hit it.
Well, he couldn't ask for much more than that.
Oh,
except to make
didn't
it.
hit it.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
Look at the size
I
of this
actually had a
fairway,
club,
it's
believe it or not,
huge.
that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand on, whether it was out of the first cut or up or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes
Bang.
closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off between the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sander. Yeah.
Second shot now to the 6th, Frank, to this slightly
64
elevated
wedge,
green.
it's not going to
Which
zip
changes
as much,
the
I don't
optics,
think.
Rich, coming in here. You know, you'd think you'd want to hit a nice, high, lofted shot, but because that green's pitched up, you still skip one in there a little low, if you choose to.
Oh, missed it. Right, a
Another
target,
good swing,
but
and it looks like, Frank, a really good shot. Good team
okay,
contact.
it's not the
Nice
best, to
result.
be honest, but
Good chance for birdie coming up.
I suppose it's doable. 10 inches down. Wow. It's going to be quite a bit, I think. Oh, come on, get it.
Good work there.
I guess it's back to even.
Well, Frank,
Yeah,
this
we
is
need to
the
kind of build
longest
this. We
hole
need
on
to
the
kind of
golf
get
course,
under par, to be
602
honest.
yards. Obviously a par 5, though. But guys
2,
like
2,
Rory
5,
have
1,
to be
2,
thinking
6,
about
9.
making an easy 4, getting home in 2.
Yeah, you referenced it. Longest hole on the golf course. Yet Rory McIlroy still reached it in 2. Oh, I like that.
That'll do a job. It's going to be long into that wind, but
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about
oh,
280
strike off.
yards. Frank, you played in conditions
horrible.
all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
2,
Well, this is really what separates the men from the
2, 9,
boys.
4.
This is where you've got to
No
tell yourself it is an
way we're
advantage
going
to
to make
you.
that.
Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit,
Should
given the
217.
conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze.
You should make
But,
that over
down
that
breeze,
bunker.
tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Yeah, you're not going to be that far away from the green.
All right, Frank, it'd be fun to watch the players have a go at this second shot here at the par 5-7.
Yeah, this green is well protected left and right by
Oh,
those
that's a
bunkers. But thread the
shot.
needle and
It's kind of rolled a bit.
Really
It's kind of
tough
got us out of jail a little bit.
That was a splendid approach shot. Well, he's going for back-to-back birdies here, trying to jumpstart
So
this round.
straight.
some momentum moving in the right direction.
Is it really straight? Does look straight. I'm hitting it straight.
So
Donut.
close.
Made a good run at birdie.
Oh,
Focus
man.
now. Trying to walk away with the par.
Trying to move on with a par in his pocket.
What a miss.
Still even par for
What
the day.
a miss.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly,
No,
golf giveth
what-
and golf
what's he
taketh away.
six?
This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right,
you
it's
hit
a
it,
little bit of a longer carry. So
drop
just be
back
a
a
little
little bit.
cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
It's a 9 iron, so is that going to be enough?
Moving a
Be
little bit
enough.
to the right.
Not a
That's
bad
well played.
shot.
Yeah, good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
So hot. I think it breaks left to right at the end there, but I really don't know. Oh, we've had it too hard. Oh my goodness.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for
Way
par.
too hard.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Come on.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Come on, that's a good putt. That
Good
kind of
and good
keeps
par
us
putt.
going there. A bogey would not have been good.
Just love the variety here on the front side, Frank, coming off that short par 3/8. Now we go to another par 5 to round out the side, 501 yards.
And the third par 5. Interesting front nine here. 3 par 5.
Solid
3
drive.
par 3s and 3 par 4s. This one not the longest par 5, but still reachable. This one you have to be a
Quite a
little
good
bit
course, Palm
careful.
Springs. I
This
quite-
is
I quite
probably
like the
toughest
setup.
driving hole
There's a
on
bit
the
of
front nine
variety in it.
with
It's
regards
nice
to
long
par 5.
holes.
Nothing wrong with
It's
that.
nice short holes
How
as
about
well.
300 yards and in the fairway.
It's quite
Frank, a lot of
attractive in the eye
exciting
as well.
shots on this opening side, and here we
Kind
go
of pine
again,
trees.
second to this par 5 ninth.
Got to look at the
Right,
green down the other
213.
side, Rich. Pitches a lot from left to right, so two choices. You're going to hit a normal shot. You've got to aim that a little left of that flag. Either that or draw it back towards the flag and into that uphill slope.
I don't know, but this is probably going to. just go fly at that. Probably going to roll when it's on the green. Should get a bit of roll out on it. Oh, stay.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Yeah. That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
This is a 13-footer.
Oh, it's one of these. I don't like putts. It breaks initially, then it looks as if it straightens up a bit. But is it really going to be affected a lot at the beginning? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just outside left. Oh, come on. That's an eagle. That's a par 5. Yep. Par 5. And that gets us back.
Performance on the front side, but Frank, we know.
So let me check the scorecard.
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
A bit of a bad start. That putt was a bit nasty, to be honest. Then we got a par, then we got a birdie, then we got a bogey straight after that. Par, birdie, par, eagle. So out in 34. So if we capitalise this in the back nine, we make a decent score. 200 yards. Come on, be the club. Be the club.
Frank, which way is this heading?
Judging by his body, looks like it's heading really right. There's a bit of green out there, though.
No, we have a very long putt here.
A great position. This is a difficult chance coming up
Two
here.
putts.
Long birdie
Probably
try.
need to have a good lag putt here.
This is a cross-country special.
Oh, jeez. Ooh, tell you. It's going to break a lot. There's quite a big hump at the back of that green there. Oh, missed it right at target. It might help us a little bit. Oh, nice putt.
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
That'll do
putt
fine.
right there. Settles in over
Happy
the
with
putt.
that.
Holding steady now at 2 under par. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key
The
here?
bar's starting to get a wee bit tired,
nice
which is a
little
good
draw down
sign.
that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the two little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Oh, perfect. Boom.
Look at the corner there.
Big hit moment.
Ball just took off the face. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. Hit the ball early.
100 yards in, 90 yards, 95 yards
It's
maybe.
nice to have that one in your bag, to be able to hit it that long.
That has to
button
be
there?
at least 315 yards.
Right, 95, wind straight across. Right, get some zip off this.
There's a big green.
Come on, zip.
Every inch of it.
Really good distance control there.
Good
Pretty
shot.
well to his strengths.
Good chance at birdie.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh, I don't like these. Oh. Let's get down low here. I think it runs just left edge maybe. Come on! 4 under. 3 under? Oh, 3 under, that's right, got an eagle. An eagle at the last hole.
Up for a big weekend run. All right, on to the 12th hole,
Jordan Spieth,
442-yard
7
par
under.
4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to do that, Rich.
Fairways are really wide.
Just something
Bob
shorter down
Springs.
that left side.
Say that and I'll head into the bunker.
So that ball nestles down in the
great.
rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. And this attempt will
Bit
be
of a
from
weird
about 130
stance.
yards.
That's the wind's helping us a little bit actually. Let's come up twice here. Not too big. 7% power doesn't help.
As he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his
Now
work
laggy
is
putt
by
here.
no means done. A long putt coming up.
Yeah, she's down, so we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you dirty!
So close,
It
Frank.
turned right at the end, and then it came back.
That one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much.
I thought
better.
that was in there. Didn't have the
Getting ready for
the
your putt.
crowd build up though. But I honestly thought it was going to pop in. What a putt!
Knocks that putt in for par. to
Keeps
stay
us
at
3 under
300.
par.
Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a
get
nice
this
big
close,
circle.
yeah.
If you hit it anywhere on that, you can have a putt of some 20-25 feet maximum for birdie.
Well, if I took the screws,
Seems to like it.
this could be good. This could be good. Moves on a bit. The term hitting on the screws for people that maybe don't know what it is. It refers back to the days of persimmon-headed drivers or wooden
Got to be a little
clubs,
careful if it gets away on him.
and there'd be a kind of, I don't know if it was made of plastic or some form of, probably was made of plastic, and it was screwed into the face so that you weren't hitting the wood, you were hitting something that could technically be replaced in a way. But because it was screwed in, you had screws just where the kind of sweet spot was, or just round the edge. And the term was hitting it on the screws, meaning that you had it in the sweet spot. So I hope the mic levels are actually not too bad. I don't want to be too loud, as I say, it's early morning here. People are upstairs sleeping. Getting tired myself, so I'll probably go to bed soonish. What we got? This putt does much. Bit left edge maybe. 28, 9 inches down, so a little bit there. Ooh. Oh,
Frank, that's
goodness,
not
that's a
one you're
roller
necessarily
coaster.
thinking about making.
I actually went,
No.
came
Just,
back and got 3 or 4
good
times.
putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
And it keeps us 3 under par.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called a wampum. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the
corner.
right with bunkers all over the place. It's sort of in the place where you'd
Should
like
be
to hit the tee
okay.
shot,
Should
exactly
get
where
out
that
of the rough.
There's that 5 bunkers down the left side, so you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Second
Just
shot
caught it.
coming out of the rough here.
.58 into that wind. Club up twice, maybe bring it back a little bit. Out of the rough as well. I've caught it left the target.
Well, this is though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of yank it out of that
again.
rough, missing it off the tee here.
So the second of the par
In the
4
rough.
goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
He's made it onto the green. Just 5 feet left.
And she goes.
Keeps the momentum going with that
Yep,
putt.
keeps us 3 under.
3 under.
And wrong with a par.
Well, now the
That's
par
a bit
4
bad,
begin
but
to
I mean-
stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help. Go a little further. Does go downhill considerably.
Oh,
you
did he
get a
catch
little
a
run out of the
fairway?
tee if you
That's
do that.
gonna be close. Oh,
Not on
man.
the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next.
Not far off
Shot
it.
now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short
think
of
it's
the
gonna
green.
fly a
Problem
bit.
is turning one mistake into
Ooh.
another.
Ooh.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot.
That one.
Just clean up.
Plus 5% didn't help us.
It's never going to stop.
Frank, you always talk about it. Don't
Chip
compound the
in here.
mistakes.
Oh, this
Here
is
we
so
are,
chip
another
in
shot from the
territory
rough.
here.
And this one no easier
Come
than the one he's
on.
just hit.
Come on. Get in the hole. In the hole.
Shots. Every now and again, one's going to go in.
So to get a
Crazy,
birthday.
crazy thing.
4 under. 315. 3 holes remaining.
Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360
5,
plus
3,
yard
5.
drives.
That must be that bunker there. 213. Draw it. Yeah, we caught it right at target. Bringing it fairway. Yep.
That one ends up in the rough.
That went sideways.
This shot from 105 yards away. This has really been impressive. Started off slowly, just didn't have a whole lot, but kind of hung in there, fought when it wasn't going their way, and now here they are with a few birdies, really playing well at the closing stretch.
Oh, missed that. Oh, it's a poor shot. Shot as well.
Playing this par 4 still not
that was
on the
poor.
green after that second shot.
Good,
Still
good,
not
good.
done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
You like this one, Frank?
It's a good one. Safely on.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Perfect.
Showing
We
no
saved
signs of
par, but
weakness. That's a
we could
good
really
putt right there. Stays at
Could
4
have a good
under.
chance there, to be honest. 17th.
Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
Wind.
It
Yeah,
certainly
wind's not
is.
helping us.
Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, par 4, that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does
Off
slope
again, I
back,
think.
back to front.
Good tee
So
shot.
it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot, if anything, a little easier.
Getting set for this next shot. from the
Oh,
rough.
dear.
What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
85%.
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Oh, it's poor again.
Frank had hit the green, but
I think I'd
just
rather be
didn't
chipped,
have
to be
enough
honest.
backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Frank, a little chip shot here from the fringe. Now, a lot of options. I've seen some players hit 6-iron, others will shut down like a sand wedge.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought. Some people just try and perfect like one club, but really the best chippers chip with a variety.
It should be a part.
Just a couple of feet.
Keeps us at
Workmanlike hole.
4 under
Walks
par.
over the par.
Last hole. Right, what can we do last hole?
Well, Frank, this sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578-yard par 5.
There's just about a bunker in play for every length of tee shot here, so know exactly which one you can carry and exactly which one you can't reach.
Wind's going. It's quite a difficult tee. In fact, right. There's that bunker there. Is that the bunker? That bunker. It's hard to tell. I'm going to actually jump up to see. Yeah. Go there. The wind's going that way anyway, so I think we go with a big hook. Let's go. Let's try and hook it around this corner.
Frank, did you
Come
hear
on.
the sound of
Cut.
that coming off
Cut
the club
out.
face?
Cut.
Like a cannon.
Nice.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5.
Can we reach this green? Oh, the wind's bit. Oh, yep. I don't know. Too far. I think that's going to go too far. 20 yards more. I'm going to put a little bit of loft on it. Hopefully it's no short. Right target.
This is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. You'll need to be strong with this.
Right, come on, let's get this close. Sit.
Great way to finish off.
Birdie, just to get to 5 under.
Birdie opportunity.
Just to get to 5 under. Oh, I've had it too far, have it? Jeez, man, that rattled in the hole.
Very solid performance today. A round of 66.
Oh. Pretty decent round there.
You have it, Frank.
5 under, I'm quite happy with that.
A wrap. We saw some good golf out there.
66.
It was certainly a fun round to watch.
Started
There's
off
a lot of
bad as
great
well.
players in this field, and this is such an exciting venue. I just can't wait
So,
to see what happens the rest
First
of
round
the
here at Banff
championship.
Springs at the Alberta Classic. 66, 5 under par, 2 behind Spieth, Swafford and can't remember who else was up there. So I'm pretty happy with that. So there we go, guys. Conditions are 69 miles per hour for the next round. So, rather kind of quiet video. As I said, I don't want to talk too loud. I don't want to wake people up. So, that's going to conclude this video. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you for the next round coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.